Hi fam, I'm back. I'm just gonna give you a fucking ton of shit this week. Okay, so I've had a lot of I tried to mix two words, fam and comments, in my vocabulary here. I've had a lot of comments from girls about why there's so many fem guys, and I really want to address it. But here's the first issue. Why are so many of you girls focused so much on being nice when you're dating and when you're talking to a guy and all this stuff? You're so focused on being nice that you're no longer focused on being real and on being authentic. And let me tell you how disempowering that is, because as long as you're focused on being nice, it means you're going to be anxious. And it means you're going to be nervous, because the whole reason you're focused on being nice is because you're chasing him. You're swiping on the dating apps. You're giving him a nudge or a poke on your Facebook or Insta or whatever. And so you're initiating everything. You see, that used to be their role. That's when they would act as nice as possible in order to win us over. And so that's what we're doing now. That's why you're nervous. Even though a guy does actually come to you, you start sweating and you're not sitting on your fucking throne, girl. Woman, you're out of sorts because you're used to being the other way. Hold up. Reading it from my notes. And so now we're used to chasing them. And the role has been reversed, because since we're chasing them, we need to start to act nice because we want to prove to them that we're good to have. Let me go fucking barf. Now, you can't even be yourself. So as you get conditioned to being nice, you also get conditioned to give, and you also because you're in give mode. You're in give mode. The person who's polite, who's acting a certain way to win you over, is in give mode. So now you can't even be in receiving mode. You can't even receive the priority of your own feelings. And that is exactly why on the day where you actually want to voice your feelings on something that he did that made you uncomfortable, he's fucking insulted. He doesn't want to hear it. It hurts him to know that you're in pain. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Nobody's seeing this. It hurts him to know that he's caused you pain. Fucking go deal with your fucking triggers. Because you see how your focus immediately is going to turn to, oh, I don't want to hurt him. Well, I could really handle this. He didn't mean to. No. If I could scream more, I would, but I'm exhausted. When that happens, it puts you more and more up masculine energy's ass. And then that's also why we're lured to sleep with them, to give, so that we may receive them, win them over. But you'll notice that sleeping with them doesn't even work. And nor should it, to be quite frankly. And because we're used to chasing them just to get them, and in their mind, they know we're chasing them to win them over, they don't understand why the fuck we're bitching, because it doesn't make sense, right? Because you proved you wanted him, and so you're chasing him, so you're doing all these things. Why are you fucking bitching? Exactly. So now us girls are too scared to be raw, too scared to be authentic, too scared to be ourselves. We're just afraid it'll be seen as a big deal. You are a big deal. You fucking are a big deal. But you're not a big deal to yourself anymore. That's the fucking heartache of everything. And so this mental fuckery is at its peak right now. As long as you are in a need to be nice, as long as you are in a need to control your emotions, you can't just switch and go to fem mode. You can't. And it's really not fair to them, actually, if I was their lawyer, because I was like, you've never been raw, you've never been yourself. Guys need to know where they stand. They need their bearings at all time. You can't just spring on them your sensitivity, your inadequacies, your insecurities, and all these feelings after you guys get close. When they're used to you just being neutral throughout the... Give the guy from the fucking get-go what you are, who you are, and whatever that moment you are. That's why I'm doing this femme bitch role playing. Because you don't know how to be yourself anymore. That's why a guy comes and presents himself to you, and you start to get nervous because you're in the mode of being polite, because you're used to going to him, you're used to giving, you're in masculine energy mode. So you don't feel at ease on your throne. You don't see him as life presenting on the platter an hors d'oeuvre, and do you want, and will it fill you up enough? And so, you know, the other thing that you bitches don't understand, and I hope I can convey it to you. I know a lot of you that have seen my videos, you know I'm fucking raw as fuck. So do you think I would be any different with a guy? Do you think I would? I'll tell you right now, I'm not. I had a guy approach me in the gym. Took him a long time. And he walked up to me. He was very tall, muscular. And I'm just like, small little thing in sweats. All sweaty, hair like all up, like a mess. I was just sweating, okay? And so he looks at me and he's like, you know, I find you very interesting. And I'm like, well, that only leaves like one problem. It's like, what's that? I find you boring. And the guy, I swear I said this. The guy dropped to his knees on the floor and he couldn't stop laughing. Guys they love your authenticity. I'm not saying slap him verbally. I'm not saying maim him. I'm not saying be disgusting, be rude, try to put him down. That's not Empress energy. Empress energy is very innocently herself. Like, she's fucking irresistible. She's real. She's genuine. And that's just hard to pass up. It's like a naked woman. You cannot ignore a naked woman. So you need to understand, as you learn to just work moment by moment, forget this how are you, shmoo, and all this stuff, like just like guys approaching you, wait, receive him. Be in your receptive mode, be in feminine energy. And as you say what you feel at that moment, I'm telling you, when I do this femme bitch role playing, and I have my ladies say to me, you know, well, hi, would you like to go out? I saw you from the way over there. You really struck me, and try all these ways. And I answered like, I wasn't trying to give the guy/girl who was practicing with me a hard time. And I wasn't trying to be hard to get. It's just, I am very hard to get. I am. And so as the girls heard this, they're like, that's so eye-opening. Fuck! I feel so empowered. I can't wait to try it. Because as she felt and heard and worked with me, as I said, whatever came to my mind, the moment that I felt what I did, it was just astounding. Because I have to tell you something. All my little sisters, and I don't care how old you are, you're all my little baby chicks, okay? My little empath in the making, my little empresses in the making. A real guy just really wants to tame the bitch in you. Just really he would find your moods, your bitch attacks, your whatever you're in adorable if he was into you. he would find it enlivening and real and keeping him on his toes. And he's not nervous and all that, unless he's a fembitch. But if he's a guy, it's interesting because those type of men, they know a woman's psyche is very slippery slopes and they would not give that up for anything. They like those hills and valleys. That's where they like to rest. And so to climb all the way to the top, to slide all the way to deep and bottom, that's fascinating for them. They want to tame the beast in you, the little sexy beast in you, the mood in you, the wild firecracker in you. So refuse to be captured. Keep it real, keep it pure, and keep it wild. And see if he can tame you. And then you have found your hunter, your hero, and your true prince.